Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this stylish beanie for men. I call it the mini beanie, and yeah, for those who are looking for the perfect gift for their loved ones and their friends, this is like a perfect project and it takes less than an hour to finish. um yeah, let's get right into it. This is going to fit anybody, any guy. And yeah, let's get right into it. I'm going to be using this milk cotton yarn. It's a 4 ply strand, and I'm also going to be using this 3.5 millimeter hook. So let's get right into it. We're going to start with a magic circle. I believe most of us know how to make this magic circle, and if you don't, you just wrap the yarn around your finger like this, and put your hook into the circle, pull in the yarn, and here, this is what we have. We're going to start by chaining two, then we're going to be working with double crochet stitch, yarn over your yarn, go into the circle, yarn over, pull your yarn into the circle, and make a double crochet. The chain two is just the starting chain. So this is our first double crochet. We're going to be making 10 double crochet into our magic circle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull your yarn to adjust. 7, 8, 9, and 10. So once you have your 10 double crochet, we'll pull this to tighten and close up the space in the middle. And this is what your work should be looking like. So now we're going to finish off this row 1 by making a slip stitch into the first double crochet that we made. So into the top of the first double crochet, yarn over, pull through, and make a slip stitch. This is our row 1. For row 2, we're going to start by chaining 2, yarn over, go into the same space, and make 2 double crochets. We're going to be making 2 double crochet into each stitch until the end. So just work 2 double crochet into each stitch for row 2. So this is an increase row. So I have completed my row 2 with the increase 2 double crochet into each stitch. We're going to finish off by slip stitching like we did earlier to finish off row 2. Now you should have 20 stitches in total. Row 1 was 10 stitches. Row 2 is going to be 20 stitches. Now we're going to be working increase on row 3 also, but this is a little bit different. Chain 2 to start. In the very first stitch, we're going to make 2 double crochets into the same space. In the next stitch, we're going to make 1 double crochet. We're also going to make 2 double crochets into the next stitch. So the pattern for row 3 is increase and 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, make another increase. The next one is just one double crochet. So this is what we're going to be doing for row 3. Make an increase and then one single double crochet. So I'm making my final stitch for row 3, which should be just one double crochet. So row 3 should end with just one stitch, not an increase. So we're going to skip stitch to end row 3. For row 4, we'll do the same thing with our chain 2. Then in the first stitch, we make one double crochet. Second stitch, we make another one double crochet. In the third stitch, we're going to make an increase. The next is to make 2 single double crochets in each stitch. Then the third stitch will make an increase. For row 5, we're going to be chaining 2 to start. I'm going to start by making an increase in the very first stitch. You see that we are interchanging how we start and also switching, increasing our single stitches as we go. So for row 5, we're going to be increasing, making 3 single stitches, 2, 3. Now we're going to make our increase. Then we'll make another 3 single stitch. This is the pattern for row 5. 3 single stitches and then one increase. We're going to continue doing this until the end of row 5, and I'll show us how to continue. So I have 3 stitches left. I'm just going to finish my row 5 with 3 single double crochet. I'll finish up by slip stitching. For row 6, we're going to chain 2 and make a single double crochet in the same stitch. We're going to be making 4 single double crochets for this row. So I already made one. This is 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to make our increase. So for this row, we're going to be doing 4 single double crochets and then increase. 4. Keep doing this until the end of the row. For row 7, start with our chain 2. Now we're going to start with an increase. We're going to increase and then make 5 single double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we'll make another increase. So for row 7, we're going to be doing 5 single increase. We're going to be doing 5 single double crochets and an increase. So 5, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll increase. So I'll meet you at the end of row 7. So I just finished off my row 7. If you want the beanie wider for people who have braids or guys who have locks, you can add another row of increase, which is going to be 6 single double crochets and an increase. But usually this is where I stop my increase row because the yarn is quite stretchy, so it fits most people, and I make it bigger on request. So for me, this is where I'll stop my increase, and I'm going to do my row 8. Start by chaining 2. For row 8, you don't need any more increase. We're just going to be doing one single crochet, single double crochet in each stitch. So row 8 is just double crochets without any increase. So I'm at the end of my row 8. Yeah, row 8. I'm just going to slip stitch. So for the next part of this beanie, we're going to be doing things a bit differently. So this is the part we're working on next. This part, we finished our double crochet. So I'm going to be starting this other part of our beanie. To start that, we're going to be chaining 3. Chain 3. This stands for 1 double crochet. In the same space, we're going to make 1 more double crochet. Now we have 2 double crochets. Skip a stitch, skip 1 stitch, go into the next stitch and make 2 double crochets. Skip 1 stitch, make another 2 double crochets. So for row 9, this is what we'll be doing. Skip 1 and make 2 double crochets in the next stitch. I'm currently at the end of my row 9. I'm just going to go ahead and slip stitch at the top of our chain 3 at the beginning. Now we're going to chain 1 again. Skip this stitch here and slip stitch into the space right here. So this is how we're going to start our row 10. So we chain 3, go into the same space and make 1 more double crochet. So this is how I'm going to work row 10. Go into this space right here and make 2 double crochets in the same space. So we're going to keep doing that until the end of row 10. I'm now at the end of my row. I'm just going to go ahead and slip stitch at the very top of my chain 3. For the next row, we're going to do the same thing we did earlier. Chain 1, skip this stitch, go into this next stitch and make a slip stitch. So this is how I'm going to start each row until we have until we have 13 rows. So I'm going to do this pattern until we have 13 rows in total, and I'm just going to come back and show you guys how to continue. I'm going to finish mine off screen, so I'll meet you back on row 13. I am now on row 13. I'm just going to finish off with a slip stitch. So now we can see that I did just 5 of this pattern, 1 2 3 4 5 of this pattern. But now I'm going to start on the band, which is the last part of this project. So we're going to be doing single crochets, 3 rows of single crochet for the band. So to start that, we're going to chain 1, make a single crochet into this very stitch. We're going to be making single crochets into every stitch until the end of the row. This is going to be row 14. So single crochet into every stitch until you get to the end of row 14. So I'm at the end of row 14 now. We're just going to slip stitch on our first single crochet right here. We'll chain 1 to start row 15. So we're going to be doing single crochet until we have 16 rows. So this is the second row for our single crochet. We're going to add one more to make it 3 rows and 16 rows in total. So this is what my work looks like now. I have finished my 3 rows and I'm now on row 16. I'm just going to finish up by chaining 1 and cutting off my yarn. So this is the end of our project. If you want it longer than this, you just need to add more rows to this part of the beanie. This is what your beanie looks like. I'm just going to weave in my ends. I usually use a tiny um, hook for this part, or you can just use a yarn needle to weave in your work. This project is very easy and very fast, and the beanie is also very stylish. It's one of my best seller so far. I'm also going to be having a written pattern. I'm going to put the link in the description for you guys. Can also be a part of the candy family, my candy crochet fans club. Also going to be dropping the link to join the Candice Crochet Club. Um, yeah, so this is what it looks like. It's a very pretty pattern, and thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for all your support and dedication to my journey. Um, Kindly follow and subscribe, like, and drop comments below. Please also tag me on your projects on Instagram, TikTok, or on YouTube if possible. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.